What a terrible performance by this team, wasn't it? It was a terrible performance. It was awful. It was shambolic. It was stupid. It was useless. The players were so bad. Like, this is, you go from beating Chelsea to losing 4-0. I don't care about the allowed goal, to losing 4-0 against Bournemouth. How do you allow that happen? These players are full of shit, and at this point, we need to sack these players. But anyway, welcome to Die Hard United, the one stop for everything Manchester United. I just finished watching this game, so I'm trying to react to the awful performance from this team. And honestly, I'm very, 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 very tired because, like, what exactly is the problem of this team? What exactly is the problem? Like, it's like they choose when to play well and when to play bad. And I just don't understand. Rashford is on the bench and we're still losing. So Rashford is not the problem. Players are being benched and we're still losing. We score, we do well, we concede goal, we concede first, and our heads drop. And you look at that first half, and there was some positive from the first half, even though we were losing 1-0. And you expect that when the players go into the dressing room and talk to, and the manager speaks to them, they give them some kind of confidence to come out and do better. And boom, we're coming out and we're losing 3-0, 4-0, even if forget about the disallowed goal. But honestly, I'm so tired of this team. And where do we start from? The defense was absolutely crap. Like, the defense was not there. Maguire was awful today. Shaw was poor. Onana took too many risks. Was also poor today. Everybody was poor. Going forward, some of the defensive players were good, but overall they were poor because your priority is to defend, and defensively you conceded 4 goals, which is very, very poor. Maguire was non-existent today. My player of the month for November, December. What is he playing? What is happening with this team? In the midfield, McTominay should not be starting games for Manchester United. Apart from giving us that goal every 2 or 3 games, McTominay offers nothing in the midfield. He's absolutely a ghost in the midfield. I don't know why Ten Hag keeps starting McTominay. He shouldn't be starting in that midfield. The midfield was totally dominated today, and Amrabat cannot do the job by himself. So we need someone that can pair up with Amrabat and do the defensive responsibilities, because today McTominay was absolutely useless. Coming to Bruno Fernandes, the same. Too many long passes, too many long shots. It didn't just click. Garnacho should have made better use of his chance. Sometimes he should have passed instead of shooting, and there just wasn't enough space for him to even attack today. Honestly, Anthony was decent, was still the same issue. That's some everybody would have played better with better decision making. If the decision making was a bit better today, we would have won this game. Martial didn't fit the setup. He was a ghost. Shouldn't be starting. Should be sold. Probably Holland would have been better starting this game over Rashford, over Martial, because when he came on, he was pretty decent. But overall, I don't know what's wrong with this team, because we are really, 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 really awful. It's January. Are we going to sign new players? Who knows? This issue has been going on for years. We have a new manager. Does well the first year. Second year, the players keep playing nonsense. I don't even know what. Like, right now, if you ask me what exactly the problem with this, why are these players so inconsistent, I can't even tell you. All I know is that Sir Jim Ratcliffe has to come in and sell these players. Like the thumbnail says, like the title says, sack these players. If we're sacking anybody, we have to sack these players for the first time in a long while. A lot of these players has to go. We are playing Bayern Munich, Liverpool in the next 2 games. How exactly are we going to survive Liverpool without our captain in Bruno Fernandes? How? And with this type of performances, how are we going to survive Bayern Munich in some days' time? We know that Bayern Munich just lost their game against Frankfurt 5-1, but that means they'll even be angrier and hungrier to come to Old Trafford and prove a point. And we're just losing against Bournemouth. Just imagine this. How exactly do we come back from this? Because embarrassment is totally a huge understatement. Because what happened today? And I wish after this video, I'm going to go and check Eric Ten Hag's press conference to know exactly what he's going to say, because this is the first time Bournemouth are winning at Old Trafford. This is the first time they're winning at Old Trafford. They're breaking records on our heads. From last season to this season, we have been breaking lots of teams that don't beat us normally have been breaking records on our head, and even at home. And it's just shambolic because I'm trying to go through X and see if I'm going to see if anyone is putting this blame on Eric Ten Hag, because for me, I don't think Eric Ten Hag is the problem, because it's this same set of players. It is still this very same set of players that we can't ship out. Like I said in my last video, just imagine we sold Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay, and we bought in a very good centre back and a very good midfielder. I'm very sure we'll be playing a lot better now, because say what you can, I'm still going to repeat this. Scott McTominay offers nothing to this team. Nothing. Being the highest goal scorer, fine and good, but when you are scoring goals, but in terms of your overall contribution to the team, you are not doing well, then your goals are useless. Because you're not scoring, it's not like you're scoring a goal every game. Fine, he has won us 1 or 2 games, but today we needed to win today. We were 3 points behind Manchester City, and we needed to win today. And guess what? We lost 3-0. Why? Because these players are not good enough, and they're not playing well enough. Because last week the media was against Eric Ten Hag, the leaks and blah 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 blah. We played Chelsea. These players performed so very well. We beat Chelsea. Then you're coming down to Bournemouth after some days, and you're losing 3-0. How? How do you go from having so much confidence to beating Chelsea and then being so what is the word? Losing your head so low that you have to go and lose 3-0 at home to Bournemouth. Bournemouth are in good form, but they are the kind of team that we're meant to be beating. Anytime we meet them, we need to beat them. That's why they haven't won against us before, and that's why they are winning against us now, because we're absolutely shit. So I don't understand what's wrong with this team, and I'm really tired. And it just gets worse because the whole takeover issue is still looming against the club. When will we have our new owners, and when can we progress from this total shit? Because even if they're coming in to sack Ten Hag, fine, no problem. Sack him. It's your choice. Sack him, but do something about this squad. Do something about this squad. We need to get players out. These players are absolutely useless to this team. This is one of the worst results I've ever seen in a while, because I was watching this game for 90 minutes and I couldn't even see any sign that we wanted to really win this game. Bournemouth deserved everything they got in this game. They should have won 4 or 5-0, because we deserved nothing from this game. And honestly, I'm really tired of this team, and I don't know. It's just the players. We need to sack these players. It's not even about, I'm not going to pretend anything about Ten Hag. Ten Hag has his own fault, but mainly this same team beat Chelsea. This same team beat Chelsea. How can this same team go from beating Chelsea and losing 3-0 to Bournemouth? How can you blame Ten Hag? This team beat Chelsea. So how can this same team from beating Chelsea 4 days later losing against Bournemouth? How does that happen? How? So it's not about the manager. It's just obvious that these players are just full of shit. They're inconsistent. They're crap. They're not good enough. They shouldn't be wearing that badge. They're not playing for the team. They're playing for themselves. And they don't even trust themselves enough to put in enough effort to winning games. So that's all. Sack these players, and I'm done with this team. And let's see what happens. Let's see what Ten Hag is going to say. Let's see what news is going to come out tomorrow. Well, let's see what leaks are going to come out tomorrow. Let's see how we fare against Bayern Munich in a few days' time, probably on Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know the particular date. Let's see how we're going to fare against Liverpool next week. But honestly, what I have to say is sack these players, because this is totally awful. Leave your comment in the comment section below and tell me, why do you think we lost this game? Honestly, tell me. Give your own thoughts. Why do you think we lost this game, and who do you think is to blame? And what do you think is the solution to all these shambles we have been exhibiting throughout the season? And I will see you all on the next one.